New Super Mario Bros. U is a great game in my opinion. And I don't care what other people think. I like the original also. The game is about, running around. It's a standard 2D Mario game that features running to the right or the left if you want to, and jumping. But there's also the spin jump. Now, things with the spin jump are quite different, and it makes the game a bit more challenging. Even though I'm not very good at video games, so it's challenging enough. So, can you beat New Super Mario Bros. U only spin jumping? Well, specifically the deluxe version. Anyways, we got our normal spin jump as both small Mario and big Mario. We can stomp on a Goomba, but it's not going to really get us places, especially for big jumps and high ledges. But the acorn suit, yes. With this, we can spin jump way higher and even launch ourselves like we usually would. I'm not really sure what to say. Like, if it's launched, then whatever. And because of this, since the first level is full of acorn suits, that means that the first level should be easy. Now, you also gotta get used to this level since you're gonna be playing it anytime we take damage and you don't have an acorn suit on hand. For many jumps in the game are actually impossible without the acorn suit. And another thing to remember is to get lives. You're gonna need a lot of those lives, because we're gonna die a lot, and you don't want to get a game over, because then you have to do multiple levels all over again. And that was the first level, so we move on to level 2. 1-2, I forgot its name. Well, in 1-2, we're gonna take the secret exit. So near the end of the level, in the giant red slide, you jump up and then you jump up again at the blue point. I'm not really talking very well. And then you run along the whole stage. And with that, we'll head right into this little pipe. Reminds me of a warp zone from the original Mario game. Oops. And from there, we will get the secret exit in 1-2, which leads us to Blooper's secret lair. And from there, we could go straight to World 5, but there's a catch, you see. So we're actually not going to play the level now because you can't spin jump in underwater levels, so we just flop onto the ground and then die from the timer or from an enemy. And because of this, we're actually going to go and grab the baby Yoshi in World 1, and I'll explain why when we actually get him. And this means that we do have to go back into World 1-2. Oh, that's what it's called, Tilted Tunnel, to get the normal exit here. And with that, we go to the tower. The problem with the tower is that it's a vertical level, which means we're going up. And that's bad for us if we never had an acorn suit, for example. The level's pretty difficult with the acorn suit, but without it, there's actually an impossible jump, and I'll show it to you in a sec. It's right here. Let me show you. And it's right in this spot. This platform that I'm standing on right now, if you don't have the acorn suit, it's actually impossible. Trust me, I've tried. Even without the acorn suit, if you're able to get past that jump and then take damage, for example, like right here, it's still possible to do the rest of the level. The boss fight with the acorn suit or without is pretty easy, as of always. Once you jump on him the first time, just jump on him again the second he gets up. This is how I usually do the boss fight, and therefore it's still as easy as it normally would be. For now that we beat the tower, we should immediately go down and get the acorn mushroom on the world map. That's going to be very useful. But now we have to go to Yoshi Hills, probably the worst level in World 1 of this challenge. It's filled with enemies, multi-moles, and semi-solid platforms, and those are not very good things. Even with the acorn suit, the level's still a big pain in the butt to complete, especially with the rolling hills. And to make it worse, Yoshi doesn't even do anything. For example, if you're able to even get on him, which you can't without the acorn suit, in midair and you shake your controller, you'll just fly off. And if you shake your controller while you're riding him on the ground, you'll just do a backflip off and not really gain any height. So, with the acorn suit and without, it's possible, but very, very difficult. I've hated this level so much. It was easy to me before until I started this challenge. And even though I've died so many times, I was able to make it. Yes. Oh, hey, look, very convenient fireworks. Now we're finally able to get the baby Yoshi. This is what we've been doing all the extra levels for, and he is what's going to let us beat the underwater level blooper secret layer. And you'll see why right here. Remember how I said that you can't swim while spin jumping? Well, if you hold a baby Yoshi with you, you'll 1, be able to swim in any direction, 2, be able to eat enemies in front of you, and 3, you're able to twirl to gain speed. All of this makes Blooper Secret Layer easy peasy lemon squeezy. Even if we had to go through all the extra work and play all the other levels that might have not been necessary if we were able to swim by spin jumping, it was worth it because we're able to get to the end of this level and therefore finally go straight to World 5. That's the end of Part 1, and I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions or ideas on things like, for example, a question on how I beat a level in a specific way, you can comment that below. Also, you should try this challenge out for yourself. It's pretty fun. So, this is Ready Dude, and from the new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe Spin Jump Only Challenge. Bye, peoples!